All right. Well, hello and welcome to this Saturday afternoon, evening, morning presentation, depending where you guys from. My name is Claudia Eifert and I'm going to host this presentation today. We have our founder and CEO coming on board and we're going to go through some questions and answers people always do have at the end of the presentation. But meanwhile, I hope everybody can hear me loud and clearly. Welcome to Swiss Gold Global, and we're going to show you how to cash in the cryptocurrency trend. We're going to show you how to get paid daily, weekly, and monthly. And we're going to show you how to get paid to save in Swiss certified gold and silver and inflation-proof your money. And I hope my slides are changing. So let me just quickly look at if they are changing. Yes, they are changing. Okay, that's great. Just a quick overview about the company. The company was established in 2008 by Bill Rao, and he has since a couple of years the company as well in Dubai. Our products and services are precious metals from the largest LBMA refinery out of Switzerland, Arco Horias. That's where you can set up your savings plans from as little as $25 and save in really the world's most renowned precious metals. We do have storage facility as well with the top #1 company, that's Loomis, in Zurich in Dubai, and we do provide a cloud mining service through the largest cloud mining company. So this is just a brief history for you guys. You see our founder and CEO, he himself is a licensed precious metals dealer in the Dubai Multi-Commodities Center, and he's also there on the left-hand side in the refinery in Switzerland, holding to a $500,000 bar. It looks like a chocolate bar, but it's not for me. It is actually a gold bar. Anyway, our products and services, you see here, gold, silver, you basically from as little as $25 as a client, as well as a business owner, you can put some money aside and then save in grams, physical grams that is. And when you have enough physical grams together saved, you could then convert it into any kinds of bars, bullion bars, in collectibles. We do have unique collectibles, and we do also have, as you see, this heart, Kinner heart. That is a very unique technology from Arco Horias, and it looks like a jewelry, but it's actually a bullion bar. So we have a day's products as well, and the pricing is really, really great because you get it basically 2.97 above market spot price. So if you were to buy gold and silver, well, you basically never get it anywhere from any pawn shop or any place you used to go. And certainly jewelry, well, we all know they have like 600 or 700 times more margin there is. So you get it for 2.97 above market spot. We do have as well mining, as I mentioned before. It's a huge demand, and I know a lot of people are here because they want to know, well, what is with their mining, because we right now currently again sold out on Bitcoin contracts. We do have Ethereum. We hope that we get Dash, Litecoin, and Zcash back very, very soon. But yeah, it's a very, very emerging market. People understand there's a lot of money to be made in this whole cryptocurrency market, and that, of course, when everybody knows the money they're making, of course, that makes the demand so high that unfortunately we didn't run out of contracts for now. But we do have Ethereum, and Ethereum is very, very good as well, and I'm going to tell you why in a little bit. So why gold, why cryptocurrency? Very quick, you're trading your life for money which is constantly losing its purchasing power. In fact, every 8 years, and I really don't care where you guys from, if you're from the States, if you're from Nigeria, if you're from Ghana, if you're from China, if you're from anywhere, you probably earning your money in fiat currency, meaning fiat not backed by anything than the trust of the people in the money. That fiat currency, that dollar, that yen, that euro, that pound, whatever, that naira, well, they're not backed by anything. Back in the, of course, some time ago, gold was backed by the dollar was backed by gold. And certainly President Nixon took that away. And of course, what's happening, it's that governments just print more money, but it's not really, this is not backed by anything, and that means they print more money, they do inflate, of course, the currency buys you less and less for that. That's why every 8 years you need to double your income just to buy the same goods and services that you couldn't buy today. Just to buy the same goods and services. So you double your income. And that's a fact, and it's really everywhere. And so you're working for that income, which is constantly losing its value. And that's why we really founded Swissquote Global. Why? Because, first of all, we, through Swissquote Global, allow the ordinary person, the average people, to convert their currency into gold and silver, which, since thousands of years, has been the best hedge against inflation. So in Roman times, in fact, you could dress yourself on an ounce of gold, and you can, or you could do that 100 years as well. For an ounce of gold, you could dress yourself. And today, with 1 ounce of gold, if you were to sell it in the market, you would get $1,300 roughly. You could still dress yourself beautifully. But 100 years ago as well, you could buy 1 ounce of gold with $20 US dollars, that is. So imagine today, if I was to give you 20 US dollars, could you dress yourself beautifully with a nice suit and tie and shoes? You probably could not. So that just shows you that gold and silver always maintains its purchasing power. So if you today make money in yen, in euro, in naira, in pesos, in dollar, know that in 8 years it only purchases you the half. So if you were to convert a bit of that in gold and silver, that preserves the purchasing power. With silver, the same thing. In the 1920s, 1 ounce of gold or 1 ounce of silver was priced at 67 cents, and it could buy you a good meal for that 67 cents. Today, what will 67 cents buy you? Certainly not a meal. Not in any country I would know of that it would buy you a meal for 67 cents. It doesn't even buy you anymore a candy. Yet, if you were to sell in the market anywhere an ounce of gold, if you had an ounce of silver, you could still get around $17 to $20 or more for that ounce of silver. That means you could still eat and buy yourself a meal. So what has it to do with cryptocurrency? Well, gold, they call it the new, or Bitcoin, sorry, they call it the new gold 2.0, and they call silver the Ethereum, or they call Ethereum the silver. It's that's sort of the what of course the cryptocurrency experts sort of related to. So Bitcoin, the gold 2.0, and Ethereum is the silver. When you just think of Bitcoin, of course, and you think of gold, where's gold actually used? Well, gold is money. That's what we know. But where else is gold used? And silver, when we think of silver, and we think of that's in the new Ethereum, well, silver is used in anything. I'm talking to you now through this computer here, and in this computer is certainly silver in there. In any phone, in lots of products, there is actually silver in there. So Ethereum, they call it the new silver, is so versatile, which is absolutely amazing, of course, where it is used to. But let's go a little bit into gold and Bitcoin in the comparison. Well, gold is free market money, such as, of course, silver is, and Bitcoin the same. Why? Because it's not issued by any government. So it's free market money, what they call. It can't be inflated. It can't be manipulated. And gold just has a longer history than, of course, cryptocurrency has. Gold has been, is of course extracted from the earth. It's produced, as well as silver and all the other metals, through what we call mining. Well, the same thing, of course, is with cryptocurrencies. So cryptocurrencies, they are produced through what we call a process of mining. Only that, of course, with the gold and the silver mining or copper or any other metal, well, you see actually the physical mining and you don't sort of see it with the cryptocurrency. But cryptocurrency is generated through a process called mining. It is cloud mining. Cryptocurrencies, similar like gold and silver, they have a certain scarcity. Why? Well, we know exactly how many bitcoins there are. There are 21 million bitcoins will ever be produced, and through this process called mining, and they will be produced till 2140. So till 2140, all the bitcoins will be mined. In gold, we know all the gold ever be mined could fit in a Olympic swimming pool stadium, basically, a swimming pool sort of. That's all the gold. Well, with the silver, of course, it's the same, done through mining, and so Ethereum is as well done through that process, what we call mining. And miners, they get rewarded in the cryptocurrency market for controlling transaction to make sure every transaction is valuable. And one of those mines, or of course how this looks like for those guys who have no idea about what I'm talking about right now, well, this is a cryptocurrency mine, which you see here. You see our founder in that mine, and this is an Ethereum mine, this is basically lots of miners or graphic cards stacked one behind the other, and they produce a lot of, so that they consume a lot of energy. There's a lot of noise, and they need a lot of cooling. And this is where this cryptocurrency is basically produced in. So it certainly looks different than a gold mine or a silver mine. But yeah, that is a cryptocurrency mine where all what you do is basically you rent this those miners there, and when you rent those miners, so you pay for those miners to run, you pay for this electricity, you pay for all that, you're going to get on a daily basis rewards in the different cryptocurrency. And if you ask yourself, well, what are those cryptocurrency? Do they have a value? Are they valuable? What can I do with them? Well, you do have a market, so it's like a stock market. You have as well a cryptocurrency market. You can see it at the CoinCap over there. You can just download this app if you wish, if you want to follow all the different cryptocurrencies, and there's many out there. I didn't have time to update today's slide yet, but was taken just a few days ago. Basically, you see Bitcoin is the number 1. You see Ethereum is the number 2. When you just look at Bitcoin, $4,500 there. Last year it was $600. Ethereum, just in the beginning of this year, Ethereum was around $12, $10, $12. So you see the amounts of times it has risen. Imagine you would have accumulated all those past months your Ethereum or your Bitcoin. You would be certainly happy that it had gone from a $12, the Ethereum, to what you see right now. And so that's what we do. This is one of our products, of course, that you can rent this mining computation power and getting paid for that. I'm going to do you a little bit of a calculation, even though we do not have right now available Bitcoin contracts, and we had a few contracts available just for literally a few hours, and then we were off again because it's so many people just wanting to rent those contracts. Why? Because it pays them so much more than in a bank. So we see here a $30 contract, which gives you around 200 gigahash. Based on that Bitcoin price and the difficulty rate, which changes every 2 weeks, you actually see that you're getting roughly 26 cents per day for a little $30 contract. Now, that 26 cents is not net. You need to take off the mining cost, which is around 40%, which you would take off. But you're going to get this in the Bitcoin contracts as long as they are valuable to mine, meaning just imagine a gold mine. Let's say you're mining the gold, so you pay the miners, they go, they dig down, they need all this machinery, but now the gold price drops so much, or it gets so difficult to take out that gold, that actually you pay more for the miners and all the equipment than what you extract. So this is the same principle when it comes to Bitcoin mining or Ethereum mining or Dash mining or any cryptocurrency mining. And we do have as well a discount rate of 15 terahash, 1950. So you see, just based on that Bitcoin price here, and again, this changes all the time, you would get roughly $38 paid based on the difficulty rate on that day as well. So, I mean, it's really, really amazing, of course, returns, which is why so many people really want to put in money. But again, there's no guarantee. It's a new market. I always have to say that. So gold and silver, we know, it's just in so many years. I mean, it's centuries that we know it's tangible. This is a very new emerging market, hence there is a lot of changes coming, a lot of great changes coming. I believe it's going to be the future. We all believe that, otherwise we wouldn't be here. But there's a lot of things on a daily basis basically occurring, and that's why we see, of course, a huge demand for that as well. Will Ethereum, will Bitcoin be the one? We don't know. There's so many things, again, happening, but what I know is, since I'm in the Bitcoin market, daily my money is growing. And I know from our clients, daily their money is growing with these contracts. So this is what we know so far. Ethereum, it's a 2-year contract, but everything which is the cost for the mining and the paying the miners and all this stuff on electricity, cooling, is already paid in, it's already included. So depending on the Ethereum contract, what of course the price of the Ethereum is, depending on that, you will then, of course, and the difficulty rate get your pay. So for example, in this case, you bought a $29 contract, that's going to give you $32 profit per year, not much. Basically, you got your money back. But the second year, of course, you double that. So I mean, this is still in 2 years doubling your money. I don't know any bank which doubles your money in 2 years. It's still amazing, amazing. But really what's the powerful thing about that is of course, our compounding, and the compounding meaning by, of course, if you buy a lot of Ethereum contracts, let's say put in every week $30 or $60 or $90, when you're compounding that, that means your payout will be greater. And your payout, of course, is all visible through which is the blockchain. So this is where you're actually seeing your payouts. So the compounding as well, we can do through sharing. So you can do it by becoming a free account holder. That's what most people are. They're free account holders. Or you can not just compound, you can also make extra cash, which then you can convert in more mining power once you become an affiliate and you share it, because when you share it as an affiliate, you even get more money than you could make as a free account holder. The ways to get started, they are, again, free account holder or a affiliate. In the affiliates, there are different entry packages, starts from $170 up to a $5,000 package. And the difference in those packages is simply there's more product in it, meaning obviously a platinum package has $1,200 straight away in gold or silver, depending if you want gold or silver. So you have money straight away there, which never loses its purchasing power. And you're going to get the largest contract in the mining. In the miner and silver package, those are like beginner packages. They're all one-time packages, but the miner and the silver carry on a $50 monthly authorship for doing the business. It's like your rent. Let's say you open your franchise. And well, you need to pay your rent for your franchise, right? You need to pay the place. You need to pay your electricity, your gas, your water, you need to have product in it. You need to pay your employees. You need to pay for the advertising, the marketing, and so on. So it's the same thing as here. When you become a business owner, you're going to get your platform through Swiss Gold Global, and on a monthly basis, you have a consumption of $50. In that $50 monthly consumption, you're going to get either silver, depending on the package entry, or you get more mining you obviously more money. So those are the entry packages. The miner and the silver, they carry the $50 monthly. In the gold, executive, and ambassador and platinum pack, you have the $50 monthly paid upfront for 1 year. So 1 year you don't have to bother paying your $50. With 5 people in the business, 5 people who basically are affiliates, you're cash flow positive and you basically get your gold and silver for free. Again, how to get started, as you can start as a free account holder. If you get started as a free account holder, we're going to as well have your own back office. Obviously, you can have access the same as an affiliate, your gold and silver for 2.97 above spot, and you can make money first level from all the people you introduce into the mining. You're going to get 2.5% on referral commissions of all these people. Okay. As an affiliate, if you sign in a customer as an affiliate and that customer purchase gold and silver, you're going to get 1%. That customer purchase mining contract, you're going to get 5% of that mining contract, which mines you on a daily basis money. If that customer introduces a customer who introduces a customer who introduces a customer, well, you're going to get paid from these customers another 2.5%. The customer himself, he only gets 1 level, but the affiliate, he gets, let's say, if that customer introduces another customer, that affiliate gets 2.5 in mining paid, which of course is really great. And how this looks like in your back office is something like that. You get all these bonuses, which is adding more miners working for you in the mine, in this case, of course, digital, added to you, which of course gives you a bigger contract, which mines you more money on a daily basis. It's really beautiful, the idea. We have a commission plan or compensation plan, which is called a uni-level. That means each person you introduce, you're going to get paid. You don't need to match a side and left side or right side or no side. Every time you introduce somebody, you get paid. Every time that person stays active on his $50 monthly, you're going to get paid. That's called a uni-level compensation plan. It's in all the compensation plans, it's the most rewarding, most fairest, most transparent plan. You start as an affiliate. You can work your level up to Platinum Ambassador. You see some cash bonuses aside when you achieve those ranks, and you're going to get some physical products as well, of course, on top of all the commissions you're earning when you achieve the company, of course, or those different levels in your compensation plan. And I don't have time right now to go into the affiliate packages. We have actually a presentation about that, but I just want to touch you. So in each of those affiliate packages, obviously you're going to get, in this one, which is the smallest package, you're going to get mining power. In the silver package, you're going to get silver mining, silver or gold or mining. In the higher package as well, you're going to get, again, more gold, more silver, or more mining. But I want to just really move through quickly. We have then some packages which is called the Ambassador and the Executive, and the Platinum packages. They also qualify you what we call for a leadership position. When you are a leadership position, meaning when in your career you reach the Ambassador level, which, congratulations, we had some guys from the UK last month achieving that Ambassador position. Congratulations to you. When you achieve that position, then you're going to get paid an extra unlimited level, meaning to any level down. It could be hundreds or thousands of levels down in your uni-level compensation plan, and you get an extra 2% added to that, which of course makes a whole difference to your bonus check. Now, this is what I love so much about uni-level compensation plan, because in any binary compensation plan, it must be capped. Otherwise, it's not possible. So they need to cap that. In uni-level, it never needs to be capped. Absolutely beautiful about that. But again, I just want to move ahead here. So executive miner, they basically all qualify you for that commission if you enter with that. If you don't enter with that pack, but you later upgrade, you can do that as well. In fact, most people do upgrades. Most people come in as free customer. They see, okay, do I really make some money? And then they upgrade. Okay, they get the smallest package, the minor package, or maybe the silver, and then they say, you know what? I'm going to commit to it. I upgrade to the higher packages. It's all fine. There's never a must. Okay, you have to do that with us. You see, just a breakdown here, what it could happen to you if you build this business. That would be, and we always say, hey, show this to 5 people, have those 5 people get started, they introduce 5 and so on. This would be basically what you're making. So on the $50 monthly, so let's say you have 5 people on the $50 monthly, well, you're making $37.50 plus basically you're getting the silver, so you break even. Plus, of course, you're going to get the fast start commissions. Each time you introduce somebody, you get a fast start commission. You get a fast start commission for the smaller packages, the minor, which is $35. And then you get from the silver package, you're going to get $55 and so on. But this would be a breakdown on the different levels if you were to introduce 5 who help to do 5 the same and 5 the same and 5 the same, which of course is an amazing figure here. And again, this is mathematically correct. Not everybody builds it that way. Some people, and we have people introducing here, just had a call prior to that, and congratulations again, Steve, and I think Alvison, you guys introduced 400 people, I believe I heard that. Great. Front line, 400 people brought into the business. Now, of course, this is not everybody. Some people never bring somebody in, and you can still make money from mining. Some people bring in 5, some people bring in 2. So there is money in for each and everybody. This is an example here on a fast track 5. So that means 5 who introduce 5, but they have come on annual packages, gold and above. Some pretty big figures, but again, those figures are correct if you work the plan exactly like that. 5 introduce 5 who introduce 5. But imagine just in this level here, you see 2 million and something. Well, imagine just 1% is true. It's still really great money. So again, this is what we have. This is the compensation plan. Now, there's lots of things in that compensation plan. Don't need to know that. Just know every time you introduce somebody who gets a affiliate pack, depending on the pack they get, you get from $42.50 plus the mining to $590 plus the mining every time you introduce somebody. Every time they stay on board and they pay their $50 monthly, if there's the monthly packages, you're going to get 15% in your first level, 15 in your second, and then 5. Okay? And again, then you have the leadership generation bonus. So ask yourself how your life would actually change if you had more money coming in than you would spend. Certainly something to think about that. And as Dr. Blue said today very well, this is only going to working if you make action. If you just sit and look at here and look, yeah, how it's nice, how nice it would be, but you don't actually take action and you don't share it with people because, sharing is caring, well, nothing is going to change for you. So with that, I want to say thank you. Thank you for listening, of course, here to this presentation. And again, there is no guarantee that you will earn any money using actually the techniques and ideas displays, because these materials are not to be interpreted as a promise. You got to work, meaning work. You got to actually do the action. You got to get a contract yourself, let's say in the mining, and let the contract work for you. Or if you want to build the business, well, you got to go out, get your contract, and work the business, meaning sharing it with other people. It's not work like going to work for somebody. It's working for your own business. And I know this is a very passive way to do. Why? Because on the mining side, we just basically watch our money grow. But again, there's no guarantee, and we have to do that disclaimer because nobody knows. I know one thing for a fact: gold and silver is always money. But what I don't know is that cryptocurrency is a very new market. It's an amazing market. There's a lot of money to be made, but yet, of course, it's a very volatile market as well, and it hasn't had yet the long history as it has, of course, with gold and silver. So I just need to do this disclaimer. We always have to do that. And with that, I invite you to join our official Facebook group. I invite you to join us on Twitter, on Instagram, and on YouTube. And I also invite you to check out your back office. We have lots of upcoming events. In fact, there was yesterday a huge event in Dallas in the West in Dallas. We just had a live event in Nigeria. We were called in. We do have an upcoming event in Birmingham. That is on the 1st of, it's a Sunday, it's the 1st of October in Birmingham, UK. We do have an event in Dallas, Texas, in Atlanta, Georgia, and in Miami, Florida in October. So the second weekend in October will be Dallas, the third weekend will be Atlanta, the fourth weekend will be in Florida, so in Miami, Florida. With that, again, thank you so much. I'm finished this presentation now, and I'm going to put it up onto YouTube, and we do now some Q&A with our founder and CEO, Bill Rao. So let me just stop the recording here.